Hi guys, I'm Chris, and today we're going to be building a toolbox. You can find the video of it on the page. So I've already gone ahead and I've cut all of the boards we need to the right length and width. So the only ones you need to cut width-wise are going to be the 5.5-inch ones for the sides of the box. Everything else is standard lengths, and that's all you have to do. So I've already gone ahead and marked out the ends where we need. So we measured the center of the board, and then we went 1.5 inches out, marked down, and we went 5.5 inches from the bottom and marked it and drew in the hypotenuse there. So the next thing we're going to do is screw these two boards together so we can put a hole in the center for the handle. What we're going to do though is actually add a third board in, because when you drill through the wood, it's going to want to split out the bottom, and that's not what we want to happen. So I'm going to go ahead and get this all assembled, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay guys, we're back. So while we were gone, I screwed these three boards together. It's pretty important to make sure that the top two line up perfectly, because we're going to be drilling and cutting both of them together. That way they're perfectly the same. So first thing we're going to do is we found the center line and we marked 1.5 inches down. And we're just going to put our spade bit right on there. This is a 3/4 spade bit, which should be the same size as our dowel. You can use a different size dowel if you want, but that's the one I found works best. So here goes. And that's all there is to it. So now we're going to cut down our lines so we get a nice chamfered corner, and we'll catch back up with you. Okay guys, so we just chamfered the corners on here, and we just kind of mocked everything up, test fit it, made sure nothing looked awry. At this point in your project, you should start sanding the boards down while they're still individual boards. It's going to save you a lot of time and effort to do it now versus doing it later. If you opt for a wood stain or a polyurethane finish, now's a good time to apply that while they're still individual boards. I am opting to use a paint on mine because it's a little more hard wearing and it'll take abuse better. And because of that, I don't need to sand it because it's going to be a thick, glossy paint. It wipes up easier, it's better. So now we are going to glue and nail our box together. So I've already done the bottom just to make things a little more stable. So now we're going to flip this whole thing up, and I'll show you a little trick that I was taught to apply glue. You just need a bolt, can be any size you want, and you put a bead of glue around the outside perimeter, and then you use your bolt and the threads of the bolt, kind of even it out and make sure you've got an even bead all the way around. And I used a little too much glue here, but you can never have too much. I have a wet rag right here. That way I can wipe up all the excess once we have it nailed together. So right there, that looks pretty good. And we'll go ahead and pop some nails in here to kind of tack it in place. The glue makes it kind of slippery, so the board likes to move around. So you just have to get it started, double check you're where you want to be, and drive it home. Come to the far corner, and lather, rinse, and repeat. And now I like to put a nail every 2 inches, so I lay a nail out and pop one in here, and lay another one out, pop one in here. That way you get kind of an even spacing and it looks nicer. So we're gonna go ahead and assemble all this, let it dry, and then we'll paint it and we'll be done.